kittens. That is Shelby. He's a pretty baby. You like the patterns now, huh? Mew. It's like, sorry I woke up. I liked him for a moment there. Lizzie's tail seems to get longer every day, and I'm sure it actually is. If you have not seen the banner yet, I'm just switching over because you hear my voice. We are accepting applications now. For more information, click on view the video description below the video down there if you're not watching on Brooke Ivy's channel. And click on the more information link. If you're watching on Brooke Ivy's channel, that means it's probably already passed. And I probably have new kittens already. And easy. Peace. There can be no peace. Yeah, I removed the adoption banner during visits, so to minimize confusion in the future. She's like, can't. It's like interaction with humans is for plans. I'm not tired enough for that. For cuddlings. I'm never tired enough for cuddlings. Now, if she's around you 24/7, she'll probably be definitely up for cuddlings. But I can't be in here around the clock. Yeah, I foresee her having some epic tail chasings. Shelby is not part Maine Coon. We cannot say We have absolutely zero idea if they're part anything. They were found as strays, so she is considered a domestic medium hair, which is a nice way of saying a mutt. But such cats actually tend to be more healthy than purebreds. A lot of purebred lions have inbreeding issues. That's not to say mutts don't have inbreeding issues. Depends on if they were a colony or if they had limited exposure to other cats who were a mating age, that sort of thing. Why can't I be in here all the time? Because I actually have a job. I wasn't able to come in earlier today because of said job. And I work from home 4 out of 5 days. Sarah from Switzerland says that she liked the idea that Shelby and Morticia could be related. And based on their looks alone, I would say that is a definite possibility. There's been times that I've seen a picture of one or the other, and I thought it was the other one. The only real difference between these two is that she was pregnant. When there's another cougar visit, it depends on if he wants to visit when I'm coming in. He knows I'm coming in, but he's usually like, this heating pad is warm. I think that the only cat that Shelby would not get along with is one that does not like their tail being touched. She has a thing for tails, even if they're only that big. Shelby is absolutely content right now. She's getting a neck, chest, and cheek rub all at the same time. Hey baby, how you doing? Spays are tomorrow. They will be gone pretty much the entire day, roughly about 7:50 to 5 p.m. I will be having highlight reels playing of just these two and Sparky. I'm going to create a playlist that's about 4 hours long, so that even if you only can watch a little bit during the day, you have a good chance of not missing a clip. I don't know if we'll be able to live stream at the event. I'll probably be able to do a short Periscope, but there'll be an adoption status screen up here on this channel. You are getting solid. You used to climb up on my arm and go to sleep, and now you're like, I'm a teenager now. I don't need you. Behold. It's like all the toys have been cleared out of this spot. Will they be adopted together? There is that possibility. I won't know until we get word on apps. We just started accepting apps just a few hours ago. Is there hope? Yes, there's hope. I think that they will be okay adopted together, and they'll be okay adopted apart. Lizzie needs to have a playmate, either another kitten or a playful adult. Mama will need somebody to play with too. Or a human that's willing to spend a good amount of time playing with her. She's still pretty active in herself. Concerning them bonding, potential of them bonding, if Lizzie gives up the milk bar, if they're adopted together, then yes, it's a good possibility. Mama, it hurts her when she tries nursing. She has to be extra gentle or get her when she's really tired. Mama wakes up, she plies the paw. And it would be interesting to see what happens when Lizzie grows up. Because she's learned from the master how to spin takedowns. She just doesn't have the weight behind her or the size. Get your apps in if you want to put one in. Don't wait. Don't wait till Thursday. Get them in soon. Deadline is Thursday, but don't wait. Something may come up, and then it's like all of a sudden you don't have time to do it. Let's feed the catball. Let's feed the catball some more stuff. Okay, I'm not going to watch chat for a little bit because I'm going to play. Shelby's just right over there watching. Washing machine. If this toy looks interesting to you, or the cat canoes, go to thecatball.com. Both of these ladies like it. Also can come preloaded with a kitten in the cannon, kitten cannon. Sometimes the kitten cannon needs bait. Between fosters, I will have a highlight reel of these guys for 2 or 3 days, and then expand it out to include other fosters. And that will keep going until my next litter. So you'll always have kitten cam. Be sure to click on subscribe down there if you have not already, and click on the notify icon, and you will get a message when I go live with a highlight reel or the next fosters. Considering Mama's troublesome labor and birth, Lizzie is remarkably and extraordinarily healthy. I've only found her having an eye booger once. Lizzie's having a wee. Lizzie wee. Now, my plans for the next event is to have the main cam that you're looking through now being a 4K broadcast. You do not need to be able to support 4K to watch it. You can still watch it, whatever you're watching now. I will also have different streams for each cam that's hooked up, and there'll be a new button on the video down there to allow you to switch between them. So instead of me switching views and going, if I forget, you could do that. I'm not going to weigh them today. I think I weighed her yesterday or the day before, but the scale only does in increments of 10 grams at this when she's over 1,000, and it's not. I need a bigger time frame between to make it really mean anything. Ooh, boom! Got a sneeze coming. I'm also going to start working again on a YouTube page, not a YouTube page, a website that plays the YouTube videos that has each cam playing as a thumbnail underneath, and you can toggle between them so that you can see what's happening in all cams at the same time. If you view the Dollhouse Fosters, something like that, except for a little better designed, especially for people with limited bandwidth. And we'll try to also, after I get that done, create a thing where you can create your own pips, position them around and which cam to place on them. The other cams will be all 1080p, but the webcam itself will be set to 4K so that the picture's sharper than if the cam was set to 1080p. Because right now the setup is that I control what you see. You have one view, I choose which cam you view, which pips are up. I try to make it best case scenario, but if I get distracted, if I have to go to the bathroom or something and it's like zoomed up right here and the cats move over here, you're still looking over here. There probably will not be zooms. I don't know how I can zoom in on a cam. At least the YouTube make it look like it's zoomed in. But other than that, I'll still be able to manually zoom in, but probably won't happen that often. One thing I'm thinking about doing is along the lines of a PIP, have a quad cam, so that if you're not sure which cam you want to watch, you can have all four up at the same time, or 4 out of however many I have. Very exciting stuff. And all have the same chat. And so if you're watching on YouTube or watching on my page, same chat. At least for now. Yes, I will still be broadcasting on YouTube. The video will always be on YouTube. It's just that in my test setup, test viewer, it'll be playing the YouTube video, but not on YouTube.com. I'm glad that YouTube's created multiple events, but it's still new. It's still a little rough around the edges. Its user experience is not that great. But it's improving. Have I received any applications? I have not received any word. I do not expect to receive word until tomorrow. And I'll be up there at the shelter to pick them up, and I can say, hey, what you got? Nobody's spoken for until the contracts are signed. And I strongly suggest that if you see somebody saying that they really want Lizzie, but you want Lizzie too, put in an app. Yeah, Faith, she'll be able to create clips. Faith and I will be able to create clips from any of the cams. And if she wants to create a composite with pips, then she could do so, but she'll have to manually record it with Bandicam. And I will be going back to 30 frames per second. So if you have bandwidth issues viewing this at 60, that will alleviate that for you. I still like the 60 frames per second, but 4K is only 30 frames, and the mini PCs that will be powering other cams are only powerful enough to do 30 frames. Yeah, it's like if we receive multiple apps, we don't just choose one and then bin the rest. We rank them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if the primary adopter, basically you got primary adopter, secondary adopter, and so on. Because there's been many times where primary adopter didn't show up for one reason or another, or backed out, or had to cancel. Like emergency out, situation, and it took them out of state. Crap happens. Yeah, I will try to have like something that signifies which cam that you're actually seeing, watching, if it's not clear. Like maybe like put up a little blue dot in the corner for the blue cam, because the mini PCs are actually have a color coded bar on the front. LED lit, backlit. Pretty neat. It's neat stuff. And one thing that we ask people to say, not do, is say, Lizzie's going to be mine. Because until that contract's signed, you can't say that. And then you can say, then you'll be able to say, Lizzie is mine. But we don't want to detract people from applying. And really, you shouldn't either. The adoption event will be at 10 p.m., 10 a.m., 10 a.m., 10 a.m. This coming Saturday at Denny's Pet World in Kirkland. Patient's kittens were adopted from there, so if you were at that adoption event, same place. Well, one thing about adopting, you should reside in the state of Washington. You can adopt from out of state or even out of country, but it will be a very hard case for you to try to sell. The reason why we have that in-state requirement is that if a Purrfect Pals cat shows up in a shelter anywhere, one of our volunteers will go get them and bring them back. And that's to try to minimize the distance we have to go. We had a cat show up in a shelter in California, and plans were put in motion to go get that cat. This string will go home with Lizzie. We should probably get a planet too, if I remember. Gotcha. Cuddle time. Take it how I can get it. Good heartbeat. I'm not hugging you, I'm listening to your heart. Checking for heart murmurs. You messed up my hair. Is it poop time? Distracting mama. Mama plays really nice. She's not hurting me. She's not hurting the kitten, despite what she's saying. Yeah, if you're in Canada and you're looking to adopt, go watch Tiny Kittens. They have very cute, adorable kittens available for adoption right now. We as a fosters try to encourage people to adopt from their local area, and that could be like a radius about 100, 200 miles, or in my case, the state of Washington. Okay, I'm going to need to go because I have to go back to work. I need to get some food in my belly too. It's Radicus Rex. I recommend if you're thinking of doing a kitten cam, start fostering first. That way you can get the hang of things without worrying about everybody else seeing you getting the hang of things. Fostering with a kitten cam is totally different than fostering. The cam does help get these kittens adopted, which is the main reason why I have it for you guys. For me, is so I can keep tabs on them when I'm not in here. It was so cute that you would climb up on my arm and go to sleep. And now she's like, I got things to do. You're not the boss of me. You're not my real mom. Another year, another crick. Ow. There's Ratness. Alrighty. Enjoy the... Whoop. That's right, this camera's been knocked down. Girls need more food. They're very neat eaters. I think the neatest I've had yet. There's no kibble. Oh, there's one kibble on the side, but that was between the bowl and the water bowl. She's like, you gotta aim for in here. All right, enjoy the kittens. Have a nice day.